Hey guys, how's it going? It's The-Nusk back again for some more Dofus PvP videos. So I've had a bit of a break. That's because job is taking me a lot of time. I really didn't have time to play and even less to make any videos. So I just want to treat my channel as a hobby and like not force myself to play and make videos when I absolutely don't have the time, especially when my work is very time consuming. So I'm just gonna be putting out videos when I'm available, when I can do it, and when I can't, well, just the channel is gonna be a bit on pause. As far as content in game, I've played a bit of Elio. I've played a lot of 1v1, but I'm enjoying it less and less as there's so many different things that can counter you. And like I feel like it doesn't take a lot of skill to counter Heliotrope, because like it's so straightforward to just put some summons on a portal, and I feel like you just need to think a tiny bit, and it's super easy to counter. And on the other hand side, it's so hard to make Heliotrope like optimized Heliotrope turns that I just feel like it's not worth it right now in 1v1, especially since summon mastery. There's so many matches that are incredibly hard. Osamodas, Sadida, stuff like that, and Neutroff. These matches take forever, and I just don't have the patience for that. So I've been moving more and more toward PvP, and I'm going to be recording that as well. So if you like PvP content, you might be happy about this. And lastly, about the channel, my girlfriend gave me a webcam for my birthday, and so that means that I might be able to do some videos with like face commentary and stuff like that. So that could be pretty exciting too. I'm really looking forward to trying that out. And I might also try a different class. I already played a bit of a rogue and I kind of enjoyed it, but I feel like it's not completely my gameplay. And I think I'm gonna be trying Auxilior next. So keep tuned for that. And with that being said, let's jump into the commentaries. So in this first match, we're playing against Akra, and you're gonna see the strength and like the absurdity of this map for Kra in 1v1. Like I don't understand why a Kra on this map should be able to tyrannical arrow you and double arrow you on turn one. It's completely bonkers. So that's what happens. He has the initiative on me, even though I have 4,000 initiative, and he just tyrannical arrows me and then creates some distance all the while eroding me. I try to punch back with my portals. I play flexible against Kra, so I have an easier time hitting them. He's gonna go towards me. I thought he was gonna reprisal arrow, but he was missing 1 MP. He decides to block the portal, which I didn't completely understand because he didn't block the one behind him. I guess he just wanted to gain some distance for next turn, but yeah, he ended up pretty exposed, even though he had a pre-tech. And I was able to hit him a lot on this turn, so that was pretty good for me. I try to parasite as much as I can in these early turns because you really need the damage to go over the pre-tech. So I was really afraid of getting reprisal arrowed on Vishran. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. We're going to see in a moment. He tries to remove some AP. He tyrannicals me again, and then just goes for raw damage. He doesn't reprisal arrow me. So I'm just gonna change axis, try to gain some distance from him, because the Croc can't hit you from like infinite distance, especially when he's playing with absolute Ikuchi. He doesn't have the spell that gives him range, and so he actually has to expose himself a lot to hit you. So here he runs towards me, but he finishes in the middle of all of my portals, and it's going to be probably pretty easy to hit him, or I can also outmap him. And that's what I'm going to do, because as I told you before, like Bakra, since he doesn't have the spell to boost his range, if I finish really far away from him, there's a decent chance that he won't be able to hit me. And that's probably what's going to happen. And I don't see him being able to block all of the portals this turn because I don't think he has enough beacons. And so yeah, he ends up doing a kind of a weird turn. I would have probably put the Chaos on the portal. and not the way he did it. And this way I'm just able to do a huge redirection, kill the cow out, and then I realize that he's super low on life and I'm able to finish him off. Next up, in the second clip, we play against a Craw again. So this one was not fire and agility as the last one. This one was pure strength. And I'm seeing more and more, or maybe like a mix between strength and chance. Yeah, probably more of a mix. I'm seeing a lot more strength across lately. Kind of going back like in fashion. And here you see like my first mistake was that I didn't play my turn fast enough and I wasn't able to interrupt at the end of a turn. And exactly what I was trying to avoid on this turn happens. I get reprisal arrowed through the portal, and that was pretty bad for me. Here I was looking like, can I make a redirection? But I wasn't able to find it because I didn't have like a strong line of fights for myself. So I decided to hit him. It's a pretty risky move because if I interruption and I put my portals to hit him, obviously he's going to have the exact same portals to hit me again, and he's able to create some distance this way, and he has a minimum range to hit me with punitive arrow, and that was a big punish. But he finishes in line of sight of my portal, which wasn't very good for him, and that way I'm able to continue hitting him. You can see that I'm playing offense and not but I'm playing outrage and not offense, and that's because I want to put as much damage on the cry as possible. And since I'm playing with flexible portal, most of the time I'm going to be able to place a portal on the same line as him, and I feel like the spell being only in line is not that big of a deal for me. Here he hides behind his beacon that was blocking my portal, but I'm able to calculate the redirection just so that I can hit him through the portal and I go for a quick kill. In this third match, we're playing against Xelor, and he's doing something pretty interesting. He's playing with the Reiki Irel cape. So he's like trying to gain shield when I'm hitting him from a distance, which is pretty annoying for me. I'm not gonna lie, because I want to keep like a lot of distance between me and the Xelor. And you see that every time I hit him, he procs 200 shield, which is really annoying for me. I thought he was gonna be like rushing me, locking me every turn, like kind of in my face play style. But yeah, on this turn he didn't go for that. He went for more of take some distance kind of play and try to TP on me next turn. I'm assuming. So I just boost myself with my Totem Diamond for heals because like Zealer has less heal than Elytrope, so as long as you're healing every turn, most of the time you're doing a pretty good job. He goes for a teleport play, which was really nice because at the same time he blocked my portal and he got the teleport for free because he telefragged with my totem. Here you're gonna see like why I'm playing flexible portal. I'm able to catch him pretty easily and do this huge redirection on him. It's not going to do that much damage because he has a lot of res and he has his 200 shield every time I hit him, but it's still pretty okay damage. From now on, I have to try to keep some distance with him, try to hit him every time I can, while healing up as often as possible as well. And you see here he starts locking me, and that's mean that I'm gonna be losing AP every turn, and it's gonna start being pretty annoying. Fortunately, I have a big redirection again, and you see that like all of the shield he gained from the beginning of the fight, it's just crazy. Like it was a pretty good item choice. I like it. Now I have to really start paying attention to this synchro because that's probably the biggest threat for me in this fight. It's getting pretty big and I'm getting a bit afraid. Okay, so he's just gonna tempo this turn, use my portal to put the premonition down, which means that he's gonna end up in that corner next turn, so it's gonna be pretty annoying for me. I just go for a turn where I hit him with a pretty small redirection, but it's still okay damage. Since he doesn't have any heals, Like every single point of damage you're going to do is going to be good for you. This turn, I assume that he's going to go for a synchro, and that's probably what he's going to do. He's going to bring me back closer. Yeah, and then yeah, he's going to pop the synchro. Fortunately, I have 40% res, so it doesn't nearly kill me. And I'm probably going to be able to finish him this turn. I was thinking about redirection. Looking at it, I think that it was possible to do a huge one to finish him, but it was not necessary. Like, he's dead. Don't need to flex on him. And for this last game, I'm actually gonna show another game against Xelor, and this one was very, very hard for me. He was playing Strength Agility crit build that Luminova advocates for on his channel, and he was putting a huge pressure on me. You're gonna see it's insane the damage he does. I have 40% res. Okay, I admit I have minus 30 crit res, which didn't help me at all in this fight, but still, like, he has his damage output is going to be absolutely crazy. You're going to see, like, on 40% res, it was super hard to tank his damage. Here he takes some AP, he blocks my portal, he takes some distance, he puts summon down that's gonna block my portals and be annoying. I can't really reach him this turn, so I'm just gonna go for a turn where I boost myself again. I calculate the redirection, boost myself, and try to take even more distance. I decide to kill the Arakne because I don't have anything else to do this turn, and he's gonna be really annoying with it if I don't do it. And here, like, you can see, like, 1,200 damage with that X, completely crazy. And I'm already midlife. He has hit me once, like one turn. It was completely uncounterable for me. Like, I took the maximum distance I could, and he just teleported on me. And I'm not complaining. Like, he played really well, but just like the match is getting really hard for me because there's not, like, it's really hard to take more spaces than what he can do because he can teleport for 10 spots and then rush with 7 MP, and then he can add himself 2 MP with a mummification, and it's really hard. Here he did a really nice play because he completely blocked me, so I had to use 6 AP to unlock myself. You see, I try to maintain as much distance as I can, try to keep boosted. And I blocked the portal with the Arachne. It was a pretty nice play at the end of a turn, but again, he just teleports back, and even with all the spots I'm taking, he's just like catching up right away. And yeah, it's so hard again. He crits me for 1,100. He's still full life. I'm taking a huge pressure. I decide to outmap him a bit, but I know that he can come back with just a rollback and kill the synchro because I don't want to die. And here, he's probably just gonna roll back and kill me. And yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. So yeah, really GG's to you, man. You played really well. I just couldn't do anything against your build. I think that motivates me to try like a 50% res build with, I mean 50% strength and agility build with some crit res as well, because this was completely crazy. I felt like I couldn't do anything. Even though, like, I don't think I seriously misplayed. Maybe I should have gone for like a farther spread out portals, but still, it was really hard. Okay, and that pretty much concludes this video. I hope you liked it. Sorry for not putting videos more often, but work's just been pretty crazy right now, and I didn't have time to play nor record. Again, I'm going to be putting up some free videos next. I also have a project of doing another heliotrope tutorial to help you do these longer directions and calculate them pretty quickly. And I'm also going to try to do and record some Xelor gameplay because I also enjoy the class a lot. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.